Welcome to the networking module. In this module, you will define networking, describe the value of networking, identify various methods of networking, learn 3 steps to effective networking, create a network map, and discover the art of small talk. When you hear the word networking, what do you think of? Your response may include a variety of thoughts, both positive and negative. However, networking has a greater impact on career success than what one may perceive. Harvey Coleman introduced the PI concept, where he identified the 3 components of career success: performance, image, or personal brand, and exposure, or networking. His research on career success resulted in exposure or networking making up the largest slice of the pie at 60%. While many are fine with performing well, if people don't know who you are or not exposed to your work, this could be a roadblock to your career progress. To help you understand this concept further, let's have a look at the definition of networking and its impact. We define networking as continually connecting to and engaging other individuals to widen your circle of people to achieve business goals. It is mutually beneficial so that you're not just talking, but also offering or giving something in return. For example, guidance, support, or help. Networking is structured. You're using a systematic approach. And networking is intentional. You're looking for individuals to fill certain needs. Networking is all about relationships and connecting with others. Networking enables you to connect with individuals who you can learn from, help build your skill set, and expand your knowledge about the business. Networking happens all the time and can be as simple as a conversation. It takes practice, and the more you do it, the easier it becomes. Networking is important for meeting goals, achieving project deliverables, political know-how, and skill acquisition. People serve as the fastest doorways to achieving this. Networking or connections can build social capital and can open the door for you and your peers. And managing your network is a conscious responsibility and the prescription for personal and business success. Use these questions to determine if you are doing the right things to build your professional network. How many people are currently in your personal and professional network? Do you have someone in your network who has a different skill set other than your own? How often do you receive advice from someone in your network? Has someone in your network introduced you to a new contact in the last several weeks? Do you schedule time to connect with your network regularly? Ideally, you want your network to be strong and effective enough to be used to further your career. Let's discuss how to network so you can uncover the benefits. As we've mentioned, networking is about building trusting relationships and learning from others. There are methods you can use to make those connections. Face-to-face, the most common method of making connections. It can be a formal or informal meeting. Email or phone, when you can't make the connection in person. Through a follow-up, after a meeting or a presentation, which can be face-to-face, email, or a handwritten note. An introduction by someone you know. And lastly, if you cannot find a personal connection to the individual, networking tools such as LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or other social media platforms are great resources you can leverage. Before embarking on a new networking relationship, it's important to have a plan. Networking is intentional. You are responsible for building a strong, successful, and robust network by following these 3 steps of focus on your goals, focus on the right people, and focus on what you can provide. You will be on the path to increasing your exposure and achieving your career success. The first step to successful networking requires that you focus on goals. Some examples are seeking feedback, gathering information, asking for advice on a project, pursuing a new opportunity, or learning new skills. The second step to successful networking is to focus on the right people. In order to build your network, you first want to know who is currently in it and what skills, strengths, and abilities each person offers. Think through the following. List who is currently in your network, identify the area of expertise people have in your network, and recognize the role they play in your network. Your network may include colleagues from your current company or previous employment, family, friends, mentors, and professional acquaintances. Also identify the area of expertise they have, their skills, strengths, or abilities. The third step to creating a successful network is to focus on what you can provide. Some examples are connect with others in your network, provide recommendations, offer coaching and feedback, brainstorm ideas, participate in projects, share information or expertise, and volunteer to help. Being aware of what you can provide will also enlighten you to opportunities so you can be purposeful in your networking. Remember, networking is reciprocal. There is give and take from both parties. It is important to have an idea of who is in your network and the impact they have. Let's take a look at how the network map works. Notice that you are at the center of the network. Based on how familiar or trusting the relationship is, the closer the individuals are to you. If you are working on building a rapport with an individual, they are farther away from the center. Depending on step 1, focus on the goal, you may engage someone who is on the middle or outer rings of your network and work to bring them closer. Consider plotting out where each person fits in your network map. Earlier, we asked you to identify who is in your network and the area of expertise they have, either skills, strengths, or abilities. There are 5 different roles people fill within your network. Mentor, people who know your skills and abilities and provide sage advice, guidance, and support. Connector, people who are able to connect or introduce you to others. Listener, people who listen and create a safe place to express your ideas and feelings without judgment. Coach, people who can help you grow by teaching and coaching you in new skill development. Advocate, people who believe in your ideas and encourage you to move forward. Take a moment to consider which of these people in your network fulfill these roles. Note this in your chart and think through how you can enlist their support. Consider the following questions. Do you have a name by each role? How effective are the individuals in those roles? For what role or roles do you still need to recruit someone? Do you have someone playing 2 roles on your board of directors? You may have several names by a particular role. It is a bit of diversity regarding their experiences. Remember, it is okay to have someone play 2 roles if you are intentional about the role they are playing. You may also want to recruit for roles that are not filled. Now that we've reviewed the importance of networking, the various methods, and the steps to building your network, let's discuss how you can effectively connect with someone using small talk. Small talk is what happens when 2 people who don't know each other and can help you view meeting new people as potential friends versus strangers. There is an art and science to small talk, and the best way to become good at small talk is to not talk small at all. Conversation is an acquired skill. If you have the determination and proper information, it can be learned. And when you think of the art, think verbal fluency and differentiation. Verbal fluency is the ability to start a conversation, keep it going, and create a bond. It helps to come prepared with something to talk about and the right mindset, so approach a connection with at least 3 things to talk about. Differentiation is the authenticity and vulnerability displayed while creating a bond. We all have something in common, and you won't find those similarities if you don't open up and expose your interests and concerns and allow others to do likewise. Here are some networking tips. Be sincere and give your new contact your undivided attention. Learn to listen by displaying empathy and understanding through engagement and asking questions. Learn the power of nonverbal cues by taking the time to create the impression you want to give through smiling, eye contact, unfolded arms, nodding of the head, and leaning in. Schedule intentional networking time into your calendar, taking some time to reconnect with 1 to 2 people in your network, either in person or on the phone, or sending them a message. Remember that exposure or networking make up the largest slice of pie at 60%. Don't shy away from an opportunity to connect because you may just be meeting potential new friends or associates. We encourage you to stay connected by joining our talent network. Simply visit the bit.ly link on the screen or scan the QR code using your smartphone or tablet. By joining Grainger's Talent Network, you'll be notified of future job opportunities and you'll receive information about life at Grainger. To see all of our current openings, visit jobs.grainger.com today. At Grainger, our purpose is we keep the world working. Follow us on social media and Grainger Careers to see how we live our purpose every day.